On the same night that I make the video about changing of the guard and if the end of the era is here, I have to give credit to the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are showing that, hey, we are still the champs. We are here, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if I had to pick any other team to go against them in this first round of the playoffs, I would not have picked any other team but the Lakers. I think the Lakers had the best opportunity if they were playing solid, if everyone showed up, to give them a run for their money. I really do. I think the Lakers matched up better with the Nuggets than most people gave credit for. I mean, definitely more than the Pelicans and anything like that. Like, I really didn't see the Pelicans. The Pelicans didn't stand a chance. I don't care what nobody says. But LeBron, that IQ, AD, them also being champions and having to have that experience. That's something that we look forward to. And the Warriors, I mean, excuse me, and the Nuggets just showed you again, time and time again, that no matter what you do, we are ready for it. No matter what you do, we have an answer for it. And no one can sit there and say that Nikola Jokic is not one of the best players in the league. In fact, if he was to win another MVP, I would not be surprised. There were times in these games where AD is cooking him. I mean, cooking that man. And Jokic, yeah, he moseys on back. He moses on back. And then right when you really need them to make a run and need him to get a bucket, he just does it. Don't ask how I did it. It was hard. That's all he. That's all it is. Don't ask him any other questions. Don't ask him how he did it. He just did it. It was hard. And guess what? But he did it. You can't take anything away from that. It's times where they need a bucket. He just moves Anthony Davis out the way. Now, most people will sit there and be like, well, Anthony Davis needs to be better. Anthony Davis is getting cooked. Anthony Davis is this, as opposed to being putting the credit to where it really needs to be. No, Anthony Davis is not trash. Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league. Anthony Davis is a top 10 player in this league, healthy, and he's been healthy. He's been there. He's been showing up. Anthony Davis is a good player. In fact, he's been the most consistent player as far as them showing up in this series, in my opinion, outside of LeBron James. And guess what? All that being said, Jokic is just better. And it's okay to sit there and admit that, hey, you know what? As good as Anthony Davis is, as good as we want him to be, he probably is absolutely that. And we judge him because we see somebody better. Nikola Jokic is just a better player. Point blank. Nothing wrong with that. I can't take anything away from Anthony Davis if at the end of the day he's losing to the eventual champion. In current champion. You're a champion for a reason. You win. You get it done. Hey, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be the champion, right? But guess what? That's what they are. That's what he's proven to be. That's how they're built. That's how Mike Malone's got them coached. That's how they're fine tuned. Guess what? That's a well oiled machine over there. You could blame coach. You could blame this. Guess what? Blame the physical fact that, hey, no matter what punch you threw at them, they have an answer for it. Oh, you want to shoot us out the gym? Hey, MPJ ain't seen a shot he hasn't liked his entire career. Oh, you want us to get it off the board? You want us to sit there and actually like be in the post with it? Hey, Jokic, boom, I could give you a triple double any way you want to. Oh, listen, you want good guard play? Hey, Jamal Murray, get it done for me. They have an answer for anything you throw at them, and they do so in sync with each other, in harmony with each other, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you just have to admit, even if you don't think they're individually better, collectively, that group is better than the other group that was out there on the floor all three games. It is what it is. That's why they're the champions. Can't take that away from them. And I'm not. The Denver Nuggets right now, the only team I see giving them fits because I think that the guard play and the defensive nature of some of their other players is going to outshine theirs is I think it's a stretch. This is a stretch. But I think the Timberwolves have a good chance of making it out the West. Only because I don't think Denver has any answer for the type of guard play that Anthony Edwards could put on the floor, for the leadership that Mike Conley can give them from the point guard position. I think he can actually do a really good job in keeping up with Jamal Murray. I don't think that Rudy Gobert needs to be a scoring threat. He can just solely focus on staying down, staying poised, and blocking shots. And I think he's a better defender than Anthony Davis. I don't think he's going to shut down Jokic by any stretch of the imagination. But I think he can slow him down better than Anthony Davis has. And because I think he can slow him down better, that gives them a fighter's chance a punching chance to actually get in there and win games and be better. And I do think that they're a better team all the way around. So collectively, that's the only team I have beaten Denver in the East. I mean, in the West, and I just don't believe in the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are front runners, in my opinion. So to be honest with you, this is just me saying that the Denver Nuggets are just that doggone good, and that the only team I have beaten them potentially is the new up and coming people that a team that we all say is Mike's offspring. And it's going to take that level of effort, a Michael Jordan effort, with a defensive player of the year effort to even compete with that team. And even still, I have my doubts because, again, who the heck is going to sit there and stop the rest of their team? MPJ, again, has not. MPJ is going to cook cat all day long. MPJ is going to cook cat. Have no faith in it. But if Cap shows up and plays the best ball he's ever played for a 4 game stretch, who knows? But outside of that, I just don't see it. I don't think the Suns are going to make it um, past Minnesota at all. I think that's a wrap as well. And I don't think the Suns are going to would beat Denver if they had the opportunity. I just don't. They haven't had the opportunity to gel yet. People think this is 2K. It's not 2K. You can't just throw some players together and just say, "Oh yeah, go out there and win." You know, Bradley Beal's been hurt a good majority of the season. No, it's not going to work that way. They don't have this energy. It's not going to happen. They may win something if they stay together. Maybe. Puncher's chance. It's KD, one of the best scorers ever. Devin Booker, he's an elite scorer. Bradley Beal, he can be good on any given day. I'm not going to rule him out. Don't have him beating Denver. Realistically, you're looking, in my opinion, at the champs go to work, going to double up. The Lakers are just a casualty of that. I hate that it had to be LeBron, but it is what it is. I think that you're looking at that team right now. But I want to hear your thoughts. Well, let's level to say, give me your thoughts on whether or not you think the Denver Nuggets are going to go all the way, who you think could actually get in their way, because this series is a wrap. It's a 3-0 series. I love the fact that LeBron's come back from a 3-1 in the finals, all that stuff, but we're talking about that LeBron nearly 10 years ago. It's not happening again. It's not. Would love for it to. It's not. LeBron, they do not have what it takes to win the next 4 games straight for a team they have not beat in the last 10 outings. Be real. But I want to hear your thoughts. Well, let's say, put it in the chat. I'll be in there with you. Till next time. Peace.